What sets Phoenic nodes and Phoenic Leveler decentralized exchange apart? The crypto industry is often perceived solely as a realm where profits are derived from buying tokens at a lower price and selling them at a higher one. However, a closer examination reveals that, unfortunately, many individuals end up buying high and selling low. So why should you be intrigued by the potential for profit within the crypto space? For those with a deeper understanding of the industry, it's apparent that despite the risks, the crypto realm remains highly lucrative, especially with an increasing number of users joining the ecosystem. One intriguing role within this landscape is that of a liquidity provider, akin to the role of a banker or the house in Las Vegas. Curious to learn more about this role and how an everyday individual can participate in decentralized finance as a banker. Remember, bankers are the ones reaping substantial profits. In the crypto world, similar to traditional currency exchange offices and Wall Street, there exist platforms that facilitate various exchanges. These platforms, known as exchanges, serve as spaces where individuals can swap their coins for others or convert traditional currencies like dollars and euros into cryptocurrencies, and such transactions often come with associated fees. Moreover, certain networks require decentralized validation to ensure the security of transactions, where a decentralized network acts as a safeguard. In the case of Bitcoin, these validating entities are called miners, but for other chains they are referred to as nodes. Individuals own these nodes, and by supporting the network, they earn commissions from the fees generated. Essentially, node owners have the potential to earn fees continuously, around the clock. They generate income while shopping, traveling, sleeping, playing, and even working. One might question why more people aren't taking advantage of this opportunity. The simple answer is that many are unaware of it. They haven't been taught how they can actively participate. Embark on a lucrative opportunity with Phoenic Decentralized Exchange. Phoenic Leveler DEX, set to launch in a few weeks, presents a significant opportunity that requires securing through nodes participation. Node owners stand to earn commissions continuously as trading knows no borders across the globe. The DEX's trading volume is experiencing exponential growth, and in the coming years, decentralized exchanges are poised to dominate the crypto trading landscape, bringing substantial benefits to node owners. Introducing Phoenic Leveler, the world's first DEX that enables leverage trading, positioning itself as a formidable force in the industry with unparalleled profit potential. Nodes typically commence at a low starting price, and as the network matures, their values increase over time. In essence, getting started early is crucial, as early adopters enjoy a much higher return on investment. We've witnessed nodes starting at a few $100s and eventually costing over $100,000 upon full launch. It's not uncommon for individuals to cover all their bills solely with profits from just one or two nodes. In the year 2024, decentralized exchanges are witnessing an impressive milestone, with daily trading volumes reaching an impressive $1 billion, signaling just the dawn of a new era. We firmly believe that the future holds even greater promise, with volumes expected to surge exponentially. As this wave of growth unfolds, the profits accruing to node owners are anticipated to be unprecedented. The Phoenic node inventory is limited to 20,000 nodes, and a substantial number have already been claimed. Act swiftly to secure your node before prices experience an upward adjustment. Investment disclaimer. Investing in financial instruments, including cryptocurrency nodes, involves risk. It's important to conduct thorough research and consider your risk tolerance before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not indicative of future results. The information provided does not constitute financial advice.
So this is a place that I come to sometimes with a book, and I come here because it's nice and quiet. I walk around a little bit, and then when I'm done, tired walking around, and then I read my book. And this is also the place where I come in and clear my head, besides going to the symphony, besides going to the museum. And then I also get to see live. One of the activities that I like to do, I like people watching people walk back and forth, people walking around with their families and kids and grandparents, and see multi-generations walking around. And basically the goal is not to talk to any people. The goal is to watch and be grateful. Here's my guy. Um, I'll call him later. Anyway, so I needed to make sure that if only people know what's going on and how much that I would like to meet in every one of them and tell them, hey, this is what's going on. Are you in or are you out? But that's not the goal. The goal is to people watch and then reflect and also to be grateful for what I've been giving, and more importantly, for me to get out of my own way to be an emissary of hope to other people. So anyways, I don't want this to be about me. Let's talk about our friendship, connection, how we met a little bit, and where we're going forward, and why is it important for people to have an open mind? The role adversity plays in our lives. Let's talk about that.
Hi everyone, I'm Emmanuel from New York. I am here with my upline French, enjoying the Boston area. Well, this is completely different than New York City, and there's a lot to learn, a lot to think about, but I'm enjoying the moment right here in the mall where it's a quiet place, watching the people go by and thinking about the future of our business. How many lives can we touch? And there's no other place that I would rather be right now experiencing that moment with my upline.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't want this to be about me. In fact, I'm giving you the focus. Why is it important for people to have an open mind after experiencing adversities?
Well, in my opinion, it's always better to keep your mind open and know that life is not always in a straight positive way. Things happen and you have to refocus and give yourself another chance. Just like if you were to go eat in a restaurant. If you don't like the food is bad, you're not going to stop eating. You're going to find another restaurant to eat. It's the same with business. You start a business or you join a company, things don't work out, and you have to allow yourself another opportunity to take a look at something else because it may be the right thing for you. But unfortunately, a lot of people, they stop dreaming. When something happens, they become closed-minded. And I'm so happy that I was open-minded when my friend introduced me to Cashflow NFT right after I was a victim from another company.
Victim from not just one.
From several companies.
Man.
And I take a look at Cashflow NFT. We focus. I was very coachable. I listened. I take action.
Coachable. Because you could have decided not to pay attention. And my goal is to present information to you, because as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to go through the alphabet 10,000 times if I have to find an opportunity that works. For me, it's a learning experience. Every loss is an opportunity to move forward and grow. But you could have decided not to pay attention. I have to give you credit. You were humble and you say, French, I'm going to pay attention, and you follow, because you could have decided to be one of those closed-minded people who decided not to pay attention.
Yes, coachable is very important, and when you are coachable, it doesn't mean that you're not smart, but you just have to give credit to the person that decide to take their time to lead you to where you want to be. Once you identify that person can lead you, all you have to do is listen and be coachable, because they bend to where you want to go. So in my opinion, it's always good to listen and learn, so that you can be easy on yourself to help you accomplish what you want to accomplish.
And you were about to put $20,000 into another project after I carefully, painstakingly analyzed the project, and I said, Emmanuel, I don't want you to go that route, even though at the moment the project promises you X amount of percentage. And I said, I am in it. I'm observing what's happening, and I'm not going to do anymore. And I don't want this in my conscience. And I told you, this is where I'm going. It doesn't promise you anything, but the future is bright for only if you're a visionary. And luckily, I have to give you credit, you paid attention.
Well, I did, and for some people it may not be that easy, but it was easy for me because I have identified that you were the one that could lead me to some good potential opportunity. And again, I know that I didn't have the answers, so at that time I had no other chance but to listen to you and switch my investment to Cashflow NFT.
And man, in light of today's news, Miracle Bank, oh my goodness, the nodes, what's happening, and
And the sky is the limit. And what I'm going to do, and I'm suggesting that everybody to do it, is to help yourself by building this business and help other people by building this business, because that's the only thing we have control. No matter how good the company is, if we don't go out there and build it to help ourselves, our family, and other people, it will mean nothing for your own personal life.
at this point, it's no longer about the money. It's like, how many people can you impact? Because the money is going to be available. How annoyingly boring would it be to know that you are the only person? That's why I come here and sit down and walk and walk, come in with a book. And the whole goal of people watching is like, I wish I could tell people what's happening.
Exactly, and I'm gonna take the time here to learn everything I can from you, French, to go back in New York and share with other people. So I feel good in the future that I made the right decision years ago, and that's what I'm going to do now: learn and teach and build a business.
Anyway, so as I was finishing my statement about people watching, I sit here grateful to be in a position of influence, but I also don't want to be this. I don't want this to be about me, and because this would count as solicitation if I share this with people anyway. I don't want that because I want to keep my privilege of walking around, and this is also a place for me to clear my head. So I don't want to talk to people. I just want to sit here, be quiet, and read, so I can position myself to really think about substance to share with you guys. At the same time, I imagine there were a number of people walking back and forth here. If I had the opportunity to share with them, how many people just in my local community that would be in our business and be successful. But unfortunately, I have to be respectful of this environment and not share with anybody. But it's very sad that I cannot walk into everybody and say, hey, this is what's going on. Your life is not going anywhere. Let me guide you. This place, this mall, is huge, beautiful. But it's like a ghost town.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a ghost town. And I can imagine in about 10, 20 years, this place will no longer be around. This probably will be like a senior living.
Or some type of condominium.
Condominium, senior living, because this place, there's nobody here. And it's also the best place to come here to clear my head. Anyways, I just lost my good friend, my good investor friend, and I lost the opportunity to tell the guy how much we could have worked together. Unfortunately, because of the loss, he chose not to engage into something else. As I was about to pay him a surprise visit, he left us early. And it's very sad how important it is, having heard that, to really be mindful about the urgency of sharing with people substance.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, this is not about money. This is about saving lives. How are we supposed to go forward and share the opportunity, knowing that we have something of substance, to get out of our own way, to really, really cause people to pay attention to what we have to share, whether they like it or not. At this point, when I'm sitting down with somebody and I said, listen, you don't have to like my approach. You don't even have to like me. But I need you to pay attention to this, because this is not about me. And I hate when you see how life is being transformed. I don't want to go back and say, I told you so, but you were too busy with any non-essential nonsense you're wasting time on to pay attention. and to show people really urgency.
And when you look at it, the way life is going now, there's a price to pay. And why not paying the price now so we can be able to pay any price later? Price like having enough fun to take care of family, having the choice to give to charity. And really, this business is really not about you only. It's about how many lives you can change, how many people that you can help be better.
Yeah.
And for that reason, it's worth all the fighting to build it now.
Awesome. So now I have to return 2 calls, very important calls that I couldn't, I have to respond to. But I do hope if you're watching this video, to please do pay attention. This is no longer about you. This is about the ability to impact lives through multiple generations. Please get out of your own way and be a messenger, not the message.
Awesome.